There's so many things I remember about him. Today, if he was here, we would have booked a hotel room. We got up this morning, rode around, go have lunch, and check in, and then we'll go out for dinner, get dressed, and we'll just have a whole day of just us, get away from the phones, the kids. We'll have our rock to do, our flowers. He will get rock to do flowers. The oldest girl, Rayshawn, will book us a hotel room. We have done that so many times. And the funny thing about it, when we first did it, we got to the hotel, we checked in, we said we're going to go to lunch. And we just were so tired. We said we're going to lay here. We laid there and went to sleep, and we didn't wake up till 10 o'clock. And dinner was late. We didn't get dinner, we didn't get lunch, and we just laughed at each other about it. And we said, oh my God, we were just so tired. And we just laughed, and the next day we went out. But it was just so funny how we just enjoy little things and what makes us happy. Just little things. And I just want to say, Big Daddy, with all my heart, I truly, truly love you and still love you and miss you so much. You have been there for everything in our lives. And I know you continue going to be still with us. And I just want to truly say thank you for walking in my life. Thank you for giving me your love unconditionally. And I just want to say I love you and I miss you so much. So much.
I mean, we can cut some real thin.
June 27th is a very special day in the life of the Hodges crew. It was the day that my brother was born. So happy birthday to my brother, Carlton Lamont Hodges, aka Fuquan, and best known as Big Daddy.
Today is your birthday, Big Daddy. This is from your favorite sister-in-law, Sheila. What I miss most about you is, I miss everything about you, but I miss the Saturdays that you would come down the house on every Saturday morning between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, and I would fix you breakfast. I'd fix you some grits, a scrambled egg and toast and some coffee, and we'll sit there, you, me, and Ty, and chat for a while, and then I would leave you so you and Ty could have that time. But I look forward to, I say, Ty, it's Saturday. I know Big Daddy on his way, and if he don't show up, I call Charlene. I say, Charlene, acting like I don't want her to know that I'm looking for him. And she say, oh, he went to play his numbers. I said, I said, okay. And the next thing I know, he be knocking at the door, and just to see his smile and his warm welcome, that he gives me a warm embrace. I miss that, and I look forward to that every Saturday. But I most missed of all is just him being around, and he was a loving person. He never had nothing bad to say about anybody. And when I was at church doing the share program, and everybody knew that they called him Big Daddy. So when he walked in, the ladies would say, "Here come Big Daddy, y'all," and he would have that laugh, and they would brighten up. He would brighten up their day as well as mine, because I was so glad that my members at the church was welcoming my brother-in-law's car. And with that, to him, I will always love you, I will always miss you, and wish you everything. I know you're up in heaven with the Heavenly Father, and you are at rest and no more pain and everything. Love you, Aunt Sheila. Bye-bye.
Everybody's here. Everybody thinking about you with your birthday, with you and Nana's anniversary. God knows I'm gonna try to go up to the casino and win us some money after this break over. I know about this virus we going through, and we gonna be out of it soon, maybe December. But back to some good things. I know you rested in peace. I know you was very glad to lay yourself down. I ain't got 5 minutes to give you. I can't take 5 minutes. You make me start crying, and I'll just leave it at that. You rest in peace, my bro.
I think about the things he would say to me, such as, "Big brother, live your life without shame because you earned it." He never made me feel uncomfortable about my life. He always kept me grounded because he will always say, "Man, you worry just like Glossy May." But when you reflect on the highlights in one's life, I just want to say this unequivocally, and it may be difficult for many of you to believe, but my brother and I, from childhood to adulthood, never had one strained argument or fight between us. Now, he probably would have won anyway, but we never did.
Really do miss you. I watched Cheetahs this morning, like we normally do on Saturday morning. Man. Yeah, man, it's been rough. I've been holding it down though. With all of them. I guess your daughter tell you she brought a new car. Yeah, like she got you to sign for one, she got me to sign for one too. I love you, man. I'm gone. Gotta go back upstairs. Gotta finish eating. Peace.
I know you up there with my girlfriend, you know, Sandra's up there. She died, she died of the virus right away. She was one of the first ones. And I know she up there with you and Mama and Daddy and Rita. I know y'all having a good time. John, y'all having a good time up there. But we miss y'all down here. Golly, I miss you. The things that we did. I mean, we just did a lot of things last year. Went on the cruise and the trips and stuff. And now we got this virus here and we're not doing anything, Holly. But I believe in the Lord, and the Lord He gonna work it out. He gonna work it out. I hope you enjoying yourself, and when you see me, just smile. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm smiling. I love you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
First, I would like to say I love you, Big Daddy, and I want to thank you for treating me like I'm one of your own. And from the first day we met, I never felt different from any of your other kids. And I love the way you love my Nana, my mother, and I love the way you love my kids and treat them like your own grandchildren. And they are your own grandchildren. And I just miss you. I miss our talks. I miss your advice. And I just miss everything about you, your spirit. And tomorrow is our first anniversary in our house, and I just remember that how much your advice meant to me purchasing that house, and how you were the first person to walk through the doors.
My grandpa, I called him Big Daddy. He used to always, he used to come to my games, my football games, my basketball games, after the games. And he used to tell me, like, after the games, what I need to improve on, or like some tips to get better. And like, even when he didn't come to my games, he still called me after them and told me, like, and asked me how the game went and stuff. And like, he was just always there for me. He asked me about how school was. He always used to ask me about like how school was going, and like how my grades was. And he used to always tell me, like, you need the grades to get what you want to do in sports. Like you can't be like getting bad grades in school, because you're not gonna make it in sports. So, and he always told me I like need a backup just in case. And yeah, he was just always there for me, and yeah, and that's why I loved him.
But like, I miss you and stuff, and I know you're in a better place now, so like, and you be watching me be bad and stuff, but it's okay, because, yeah.
I know you're watching us at all times, and you're not going through no pain anymore.
Yeah, at least I ain't get a big daddy one.
Yeah.
Cause that thing's gonna hurt me. But yeah.
We miss you. Wish we could see you right now.
He always used to play around with me.
I used to watch you read the paper, go read the Quran, and I ain't understand it. But that was a peace. And as a grown man now, I have that same peace, so I could go read a book, read the Quran, read the paper, and I just laughed to myself as I used to watch you do it, and it was just, it's funny how we pick up on things. You are truly missed. You kept the family together. So usually sometimes it be the women that keep the family together, but you was one of those strong individuals as a man to keep the family together. I love you. I miss you. You always in here. Alright, that's all I got.
Happy birthday, Cole. Happy anniversary. Wish you was here. I miss you. Love you. You know, you've been like another father to me. When my father passed, you know, you was always there. I could talk to you about anything. Some of the things we talked about I can't say on cam. You know, keep that between me and you. You've always been there. Always answer the phone when I called you. And, you know, that day came when God called you home. It really hurt me. But, you know, don't make no mistakes. So, I miss you. I love you. We down here looking at my Aunt Charlene, and she gonna be alright. Take care of the family. Love you.
I'm gonna give you 2 words that's gonna save your marriage. You know, I said, what's that, Uncle Fu? You know, he talked real slow. He said, yes, dear. You know? So my wife and I, we've been married ever since. So he wasn't lying. You know, to Charlene, to Rob, to Keisha, to Fu, love y'all. My experience with the family, you know, it was beautiful. It taught me so many things. You know, build your family off love. You know.
The wisdom he had, you know, he wasn't formally educated, but he was probably the smartest dude that I knew. Just worldly wisdom, you know. You could ask him anything and you were gonna get a real answer, and you was gonna learn something from him. And you know, I wish I would have used that resource in life more. You know, you always think you got time and you can put stuff off and all right, I'll get to it. You know, I just wish that I would have tapped that resource with Pops even more than I did, because You know, he was one of a kind dude. And, you know, I had my own father, but just his perspective and his wisdom was so much different. And it's something that you cherish.
Smart and talented, and he always treated me like that. And I want my Uncle Carl to know how happy I was that he was born, and how happy I am that he gave me the cousins I have, and that he was an awesome.
Hey, Big Daddy. I guess this is supposed to be an emotional moment for me, but I'm not emotional. I just want to say thank you so much. We miss you so much. I've been with Nana since you've been gone, and she misses you tremendously. But I do know that your spirit is always with us. You come to me often, and I greatly appreciate that, for giving me the strength to keep going. So just continue to stay with us. Continue to watch over us and love on us, and just let us know that you're always there, which I know. I wish you were here. There's a lot of things still happening in my life that I wish I could talk to you about, but like I said, you come to me very often, and we have those intimate moments when we can just talk to one another. So again, thank you so much. Yes, I'm doing good. I like this. See you soon. Hey, Big Daddy. It's your daughter. Well, not your daughter, your granddaughter. But I would say your daughter because you treated me as an amazing child. You were the best father figure I ever had. I miss you so much. And, you know, death brings a lot of people together, unfortunately. Our family is very close, but in this time we became so much closer, and we have you to thank for that. You are an amazing person. You are the light of my life. I have you right here every day.
So then one day my doorbell rang. Unannounced, I looked out the window, and who was there? I said, "Who is it?" He said, "Me." That was Fuquan. That was my second part of strength. That was who God sent to me and said, "You know you got to be there. So let me see some." You might want to call him an angel to a certain degree, but I know when he got there, he stayed with me to the very, very end of that funeral, all the way to the end. I could go on and on and on. I remember him taking care of my grandmother when I had to go away. I went away for almost 6 months. He moved in my house and lived with my grandmother. My brother was 5. He took care of my brother. He was the epitome. He was the great termination of what a brother is. I feel sorry for anyone who didn't have a brother like Fuquan Sharif.
Thank you for everything. You know, and probably one of the biggest things that you ever said to me was, you know, I'm proud of you, son. You know, so that meant a lot to me. You know, about me having kids and, you know, not knowing, you know what kind of father I would be. And, you know, just to, you know, make you proud. I was just trying to be the best father I could. So, I just want to say, thank you again, Dad. And I love you.
All you asked for was to be loved. And for us to tell you that we loved you and to do what you say. But you was everything. You were everything. I will never settle for no one that's not worth my time or not worth me. I will never settle for anyone that didn't treat me the way you treat me. I would never do that. And I thank you for that. Because you know me. They ain't opening my car. I'm opening the door for me when I'm getting in the car. I go back in the house. I don't got time for that. I tell them all the time I got 2 brothers and a father. It's not that serious. And you gave me that. You gave me that security. And Uncle Big Daddy is got the reins real good right now. He doing you. I just love you. And I just thank you. Thank you for being my father. I don't know.
And I know I got some shoes, some big shoes. I'm gonna do my best to continue your legacy. You always told me to put my family first and make sure that we all are okay. To look after everyone. You did it for so many years, and I will continue to do it to my last breath. I just want to thank you all the time, Dad. I still talk to you. It get hard sometimes, but I know you're listening. You always listen. You gave me advice sometimes when I didn't even follow it. I had to learn the hard way. You just don't know the effect that you had on all of us. That you gave us so much. And it's just kind of funny because you thought you didn't do enough. Man, you did way more than you know or could ever imagine. I'll make sure I look after everybody. That's without a doubt. And you just know that. I'll make sure everybody's all right.
Happy birthday, Big Daddy!